Hello, this is Mrs. Anderson, and we are going to start with our warm-up. I'm going to say a word, and I'm going to have you repeat it. So I'll pause while you repeat it, and then I'm going to tell you part of the word that I want you to take off or delete, and you're going to tell me what's left of the word. So I'll pause, and you can make your answer out loud. And then I will give the answer at the end so you can see if you are correct. Feel free to pause the video anytime if you need more time from the pace that I'm going. So let's try with number 1. Say anywhere. Now say anywhere, but don't say where. The answer is any. Okay. Say brotherhood. Now say brotherhood, but don't say hood. The answer is brother. Say sledgehammer. Now say sledgehammer, but don't say sledge. Hammer. Say hummingbird. Now say hummingbird, but don't say bird. Humming. Say Thanksgiving. Say Thanksgiving, but don't say thanks. Giving. Say wallpaper. Now say wallpaper, but don't say wall. Paper. Say fresh water. Now say fresh water, but don't say fresh. Water. Say wildlife. Now say wildlife, but don't say life. Wild. Say sportsmanship. Now say sportsmanship, but don't say sports. Manship. Hey, so we are going to continue with our phonological awareness warm-up, and we are going to work on deleting initial sounds in words. So I'm going to say a word, and you're going to repeat it out loud. I will pause so that you can do that. And then I'm going to have you remove the first sound of the word, and so I'll tell you what to take off, and then you will repeat out loud what's left of that word. And after a pause for you to do that, I will say the answer so you can check if you got it correct. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. The first one we want you to say is the word that. Now say that, but don't say th. The answer is at. Now say wheeze. Say wheeze, but don't say woo. The answer is ease. Say boat. Now say boat, but don't say b. Boat. Say base. Now say base, but don't say b. Ace. Say sheer. Now say sheer, but don't say sh. Ear. Say reach. Now say reach, but don't say each. Say tan. Now say tan, but don't say t. An. Say has. Now say has, but don't say as. Say phone. Now say phone, but don't say own. Say hill. Now say hill, but don't say ill. Good job. Students, we are now going to substitute the initial sounds in words. So I'm going to say a word and pause so you can repeat it out loud. Then I'm going to tell you to change the initial sound to a different sound, and I'll pause for you to make your new word. And then I will say the answer out loud so you can check to see if you got it correct. Let's get started. Say down. Now say down, but instead of d, say t. Town. Say fall. Now say fall, but instead of f, say woo. Wall. Say her. Now say her, but instead of say fur. Say goes. Now say goes, but instead of g, say rose. Say beak. Now say beak, but instead of b, say weak. Say hoof. Now say hoof, but instead of say roof. Say shore. Now say shore, but instead of sh, say d, door. Say king. Now say king, but instead of k, say ring. Say boat. Now say boat, but instead of b, say note. Say loss. Now say loss, but instead of l, say t. Toss. Good job.